20 years ago. I give me about 3 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to acknowledge the presence of the Honorable Mayor of the City of Manila. The Honorable Mayor Francisco Moreno shall now proceed with the remaining presentations of the students from the University of the Philippines.
Magandang hapon po. I am Ringo Zaldua and my topic is increased savings. A major impact in adopting telecommuting Act of 2019 in Land Bank. Land Bank is one of the largest recognized banks in the Philippines, which promotes financial inclusion, innovation, sustainability, and support of countryside development. As the bank passionately pursues its social mandate, it also continues to grow rapidly as it acquires new assets. However positive, this acquisition entails expansion, which results to high and continuously increasing operational costs. To address this concern, a telecommuting program should be implemented to reduce the bank's operational expenses without compromising its continuous growth. To be more specific, it should adopt the recently enacted law, which is Republic Act Number 1165, otherwise known as an Act institutionalizing telecommuting as an alternative work arrangement for employees in the private sector. Although this law was crafted for the private sector, the substance and the guidelines can also be adopted by the government sector. So what is telecommuting? Telecommuting refers to a work arrangement that allows an individual to work from an alternative workplace with the use of telecommunication and computer technologies. Here are some of the benefits of telecommuting. Benefits to the organization: reduce central office costs, minimize cost and disruption of relocation, strengthen disaster planning, business continuity, improve office productivity, optimize personnel performance, enhance recruitment and retention of personnel. Telecommuting benefits to the individual: more retained income, savings, increased job satisfaction, productive and balanced lifestyle, reduce stress and illness from commuting, integrate work and personal life, improve family functioning, effective time management, increase personal safety and control and design workplace. Here we can see the employer costs and benefits per teleworker. If telecommuting program will be adopted by LANWA and yield increased savings, why not apply the same to all government sectors? That would be all. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Hannah Lorraine Altarejos. I'm Project Development Officer at the Department of Science and Technology, and I'm a biologist. Today I will be talking to you about invasive alien species. If you were at the 2017 Management Congress, it's more likely that you're now more familiar with this topic. So what are invasive alien species? These are not unidentifiable flying objects. In fact, these are real plants, animals, and microorganisms that have been introduced outside their natural habitat. Why should we be concerned about invasive alien species? When introduced to a new ecosystem, invasive alien species threaten biodiversity, food security, human health, trade, transport, and economic development. I'll give you examples. The janitor fish. The janitor fish was originally imported as aquarium cleaners. They managed to escape the infested Philippine waters, particularly the Laguna Lake and the Marikina River, disrupting the economic balance of the lakes and the river's ecosystems, damaging fishing facilities, thereby affecting fish production and fish catch. The golden apple snail. This was introduced to the public to be cultured as an alternative high-protein food for duck and fish. Later on, the snail wrought havoc in the rice fields of Vietnam. In the Philippines, the golden apple snail cost rice farmers 25 to 48 million US dollars in damages annually. Your humble ipil tree. This was introduced as forage into the Philippines from tropical America. It made good firewood, it gave shade or provided shade to understory crops. Now it is what exacerbated the problem was it was used in reforestation, and now it is considered a bioinvasive species since it forms pure stands which are difficult to eradicate and they make lands unusable. This is a recent event. All of us remember the dengue outbreak back in August this year, and probably many of you know about one local government that released frogs into the environment, but they were actually cave toads that carry parasites, they carry diseases, they are vectors of diseases. So what do we do now? In view of the massive economic losses and ecological damages resulting from the periodic introductions of alien species, and despite available researches and literature on these invasive alien species, the Ecosystems Research and Development Bureau of the DENR thinks that meager efforts have been made to educate the public about this man-made phenomenon. It will help a lot if we spread the word across all educational levels. Now, we can manage invasive alien species by thoroughly understanding their characteristics and the processes involved in invasion. Thank you very much for listening.
Can we please give all our research presenters from the University of the Philippines, Manila, the loudest applause? Thank you very much, dear students, for sharing to us your amazing works, your amazing studies. Of course, you are the future. We're counting on you. At this juncture, we are now ready to award the Management Man of the Year. And to do the honor of introducing our awardee, here is Dr. Pedrito A. Salvador, Philcommand Executive Treasurer.
Una sa lahat, isang mabuti at magandang hapon po sa lahat. Isang malaking karangalan na maging tagapagkilala para sa isang tao na nagbigay ng bagong pamulatan sa bayan sa lungsod ng Maynila, isang batang Maynila. It is an honor and pride for the Philippine Council of Management to give a prestigious award to a man that despite all the big struggles he met along the way to fulfill his goals in life, he was able to triumph. Our awardee started early in politics and became the youngest ever elected city councilor, the youngest ever elected city vice mayor, and the youngest ever elected as mayor of the city of Manila. He is the 27th mayor of Manila. His vibrant transformation story from a mere and simple tomboy to a level of great prominence has captivated the imagination of many people in the country, business leaders, and foreign diplomats. United States Ambassador Sung Kim described him the total rock star. He was one of the chosen foremost in the Asia world to receive the great Bussy Laureate for 2019 by the Bussy Peace Prize International and the only mayor of Metro Manila to be visited by Chairman Nur Miswari of Moro National Liberation Front to present the first ever proposed Islamic cemetery for our Muslim brothers in Manila. Our awardee served as the Manila Vice Mayor for 9 years and was already a member of the Sangguniang Panglungsod while he was only 23 years old. He finished his 3 terms as councilor. He was also given a government position as chairman of National Railways Corporation and eventually appointed by President Rodrigo Roa Duterte as Undersecretary of the Department of Social Welfare and Development. Our awardee pursued and nourished his unwavering passion for learning. Not only that, he reads books about great world leaders, but also appreciates the value of research and think tanks. In 2012, he attended the Executive Education Program at the John F. Kennedy School of Government at Harvard University. A year later, he finished the Emerging Leaders Executive Program also in JFK School of Government at Harvard University. PILIPINA's Board of Judges picked our awardee based on the criteria set forth by its Board of Trustees for outstanding achievements and distinguished track records in leadership, governance, education, and innovation in sociology, health, sanitation, economics, politics, environment, transportation, e-commerce, entrepreneurship, business planning, and strategic management. Our awardee has transformed Manila from a term given by famous Filipino novelist Edgardo N. Reyes in the 1970s. Maynila, sa kuko ng liwanag. To Maynila, may panibagong bihis ang dating lumana. A pathway to a more effective public service and governance. The Philippine Council of Management, one of the country's oldest non-profit, non-political organization in the country, has chosen Manila Mayor Isko Moreno Domagoso as the management Man of the Year awardee for 2019 to 2020. Let's give him a round of applause.
Alright, allow me to read the text of the plaque of recognition for the Honorable Mayor. Philippine Council of Management, Philcoman Incorporated. The Management Man of the Year Award is presented to Honorable Mayor Francisco M. Domagoso based on the criteria set forth by the Philcoman Board of Trustees for outstanding achievements and distinguished track records in leadership, governance, education, and innovations in sociology, health, sanitation, economics, politics, environment, transportation, e-commerce, entrepreneurship, business planning, and strategic management. Given this 23rd of November 2019 during the Philcoman's 43rd National Management Congress and the 65th founding anniversary at the Centennial Hall A of the Manila Hotel. Signed by Dr. Cecilio T. Arillo, 2019 President of Philcoman, and Dr. Elizabeth B. Pabaleo, Chairperson of the 43rd National Management Congress. Let's give a round of applause to our Management Man of the Year, everyone's Yorme, Honorable Mayor Francisco Isko Moreno Domagoso. I'd like to request the Board of Trustees to please come up on stage for a photo opportunity with our award. you very much to our PhilCommand Board of Trustees and Officers. At this point, we shall now be hearing the speech of the Management Man of the Year, Honorable Mayor Francisco Isko Moreno Domagoso. Let's give him a round of applause.
Maraming salamat sa pagpapakilala sa ating pong PhilCommand President Dr. Cecil Arillo, former Iloilo Mayor Atty. Joe Espinosa, former PRC Commissioner Rosalinda Evangelista, PNP Spokesperson General Bernard Bana, PhilCommand President Emeritus Dr. Ben Santos, Dr. Emily Nocerale, Dr. Nersa Rebustes, PhilCommand Congress Chair Dr. Beth Pableo, Director of Toastmasters International Dolly Reyes, Ed Ramirez, Ann Macalintal, and all other board members, and special guests ngayong araw na ito. Welcome to the city of Manila. Do we have foreigners here? Yes. Raise your hand if you're foreigners. I beg your indulgence. Today your nose will bleed. Because I'm always having a hard time communicating using foreign language. I have very bad grammar. My teacher would always give me 75 in my English subject. It pulled down my general weighted average because I'm very good in math. Wow. Do you have engineers here? Wow, my engineers. I would assume engineers are very good in math. You know, I think at 7 years old, I'm very good already in math. Kasi 5 plus 4, pwede yun eh. Laki na yung 41, sorry. These are mathematics. But, well, una po ay maraming salamat sa inyo. Mas lalo kong kinakabahan. You're putting too much spotlight on me. Alam nyo, I live in a very challenging environment. Kaya lalo kong kinakabahan. Because, you know, the most dangerous attitude, or if you call it virtue, in this world is envy. I've been on the way here, there's a lot of talks. Para mamatay na yung talks na yun, magme-mayor lang po ko ng Maynila. Kasi maraming ano eh. Kawawa naman kami sa Maynila. In fact, I have not done anything yet. We're just starting. But don't get me wrong, Board of Directors. I appreciate your effort recognizing whatever we're doing in the city of Manila. I dedicate this award to the people of Manila because it was them who gave me opportunity after 20 years sitting in the bench, watching them doing the race at tumutulo lang ang laway ko. Kasi I've been suggesting what is CSI? And don't get me wrong, that I just seated there and doing that. I suggested. But leaders has different point of views and different time and opportunity to lead these people. That's why I'm fortunate nabigyan naman ng pagkakataon ng mga taga-Maynila. Kaya siguro ko nasa harapan nyo rin ngayon dahil sa mga taga-Maynila. So I owe it to them, I want to give it to them, this type of recognition. But be that as it may, we have not done anything yet. What we're doing in Manila is elementary of governance. Some of you here are urban planners, professionals, internationals. I get a Palafox is known particularly in the Middle East or other part of the world, even in this country. Some of you also. Alam ng kinarir nyo na yung pagdidisenyo, pamamahala, pagpaplano. So, mas magaling kayo sa akin. Kaya itong ginagawa naman namin ay paghahanda doon sa mga pinlano ninyo. Ano po yun? Bumalik lang po ako sa basic of governance. And that's what I call element of governance. Ano po ba yan? Simple lang. Magwalis. Pamamahala ba yun? Pag-iisipin mo. Hindi kayat mong maglinis, maging malinis, maging maaliwalas ang iyong nasasakupang lungsod. And they always call that, the mayor of any LGU is the father of the house. Maybe we call it the father or the mother. Eh di ba, ang nangangalaga sa loob ng bahay ay magulang. Ayun, tinatampan ng ulang pilit yung pagiging magulang na pansamantalaan. Paglilinis, pagpapanatag ng kalooban ng tao na nananatili sa Maynila at dadako sa Maynila, na sila'y walang pag-aalinlangan. Katulad nyo ngayon, marami sa inyo dito, galing pa sa iba't ibang dako ng bansa. Mas gusto ko ubusin yung pera nyo ngayong araw na ito dito sa Luzon. Bakit? E pag kayo na ginawa ninyo, lalago ang negosyo. Ang negosyo ay makapagbibigay ng mataas na tuwis, makapagbibigay ng maraming trabaho. Pag maraming trabaho, wala nang mahulihin ang pulis. Because I think, one way or another, a lot of plans, ideas and concepts to solve criminalities is to confront it after the fact. But trying to create a new idea, giving them option, mamerwisyo ka ng kapwa mo, o ang pamahalaan gumawa ng kaparaan na mabigyan ka ng pagkakataong makapaghanap buhay. So it's up to that person. So peace and all. Certainty. We are now certain. Walang mahirap, walang middle class, walang mayaman. Ang batas sa Maynila, pantay-pantay. O nakita niyo naman, may pagdidisiplina sa mga obstruction sa kalye. And nobody thought of it. I think a lot of people, or leaders for that matter, was afraid to confront it for 2 decades. That's why, come July 1 of this year, a few days thereafter, in less than 48 hours, a 20-year-old problem was gone nang walang nakapansin. O hindi yun yung ibig sabihin. Ipinatupad lang yung batas. Eh di ba yung pagpapatupad ng batas basic governance? Wala. And then I was challenged. Sabi panimula lang yan. Pataas presyo lang yan. Alam mo yung mga ganyang usapan sa kanya. 1 linggo lang yan. Aba, natapos yung July 7. 2 linggo lang yan. Aba, natapos na yung July 14. 1 buwan lang yan. Awa ng Diyos, 4 na buwan na. Pag-5 buwan na nga sa isang araw hindi pa rin sila. And that's how we prove you that Manila is now certain. Sabi, hindi, pamaliitan yun paano yung malalaki? Saan kayo nakakita? Mall, sinara ng mayor for 27,000 pesos. They were open 2 days thereafter. because they follow the rules. So, extreme pababa, extreme pataas. So that's why we can honestly say it's now at least fair to say that Manila is certain. Then the President challenged everybody, all local government units, sabi, dapat yung mga business permit na yan, pag-application, 3 days lang, tapos na yan. O, awan na Diyos. Try us. Sa Manila, 1 day lang, may permit ka na. From 11 days, from 11 steps, no? Sorry, 11 steps, 8 windows. Became 3 steps in 1 window in 1 day. May bago ka ng negosyo. Ay ba bakit? Sabi ko, kung gusto nyo pagkatiwalaan tayo bilang pamahalaan ng taong bayan, pagkatiwalaan muna natin ng tao. Hindi na bubukas pa lang ng negosyo, pinagdududahan natin ng luloko. Hayaan mo siya bubukas. O, itinala niya yung dapat yung itinala. O, sinumpaan niya ba yun? Yung mga dokumento niyo. O, yan ba? O, hangga. O, hindi may pera na syudad. O, saka natin siya retisahin later on if he's telling the truth or not. Kasi kung gusto mong pagkatiwala, pati ano yung sa Spanish, basta sa English, love begets love.
Amor con amor si paga.
O, yun. Amor con amor si paga. Kung gusto mong mahalin ka, pagmahal ka muna. O, same thing to do with respect. Diba? Tama ba? Hindi naman sa love life yun. Kamerayan niyo mga hugod dito. Papalo ko sa boyfriend nyo. Pag niloko kayo, palitan nyo agad. Move on. There's so many fish in the ocean. But going back, no? Then, after clearing, persistent, consistency, talaga ano to making a call na to, physically. Maraming nga nagsasabi sa akin, nung nag-artista ako, medyo may asin pa ako. Sabi nga, take care. Alam niyo nung naging mayor ako, ngayon ako nakatanggap ng milyon-milyon take care. Tao na akong maawat, magpahinga ka naman, patulog ka naman. Huwag yung intindihin masyado yung walang tulog. Ang intindihin nyo yung walang gising. Malaking problema yun. But why? Why Isko? Why? Simple lang. And I think some of you here will agree. We've lost time. And losing time, we've lost opportunity for the city of Manila. And I'll tell you factual, and you Google it, i-GMG mo. I-Google mo ganda. "18 years ago, there is no such thing as Mall of Asia, Okada, Soler, City of Dreams. All in the south of Manila, Baya, Pasay, and Parañaque. Tayo-tayo island lang yun, ng mga taga-Pasay at Parañaque. In less than 2 decades. 18 years ago, we call the part of Quezon City Farview. Because it's too far and very traffic. Challenging road. But now it's going to be called Fairview because of MRT-7. Just in front of the UP Nuclear Science School in Diliman, 18 years ago, puro damo lang yun. O ngayon, ayan na UP Techno Hub. In North Avenue, dati, pader. So, tas nakita niyo ngayon. Diba? Sa Pasig, Capital Commons, dating kulungan. Ganun din sa Mandaluyong. Pinakamalala sa lahat, Taguig. Because golf course lang yun ng sundalo at pabahay ng mga sundalo. But look at BGC now. At ang masakit niyan, meron pa siyang reserve sa BGC, ang Taguig. Meron pa siyang incoming sa FTI, Ayala Development. So these things happen in less than 2 decades. Now, I can name and everything, dami mo pwede banggitin. Then let's stop there. To cut the long story short. Now let's go back to Manila after 20 years. What do we have? I may be saying, I'm exaggerating. You just tell me, I may be wrong. What do we have? Basura sa ilog. Anarchy. Kanya-kanyang teritoryo. Pinagati-hatian ang mga kalsada at pinamunuan ng mga individual na wala namang mandato ng tao. O dahil sila may palbot sa dibdib, malalakas ang loob, malapit kay Mayor, kumpare si Mayor, kainuman si Mayor, barkada si Mayor. Kaya nga araw-araw ang pangalan ng Mayor, Gahasa eh. Nagagahasa na po sino. So, karoon ng chaos. Everybody wanted a piece of Manila. Those enterprising individuals. So that's why I have to put a stop on it. We have to put government. And doing so, it will be challenging. Ngayon, bawal na ako maglakad sa gilid ng bangin. Dahil yung katabi ko ang magtutulak sa akin. Because I'm playing a very dangerous game, going after to these people. Because these are the means of their livelihood. No? Talagang ginamasa. So I have to put a dot on everything. We have to stop somewhere. We have to pause somewhere and rethink our approach. And if there's one good thing, modesty aside, if there's one good thing about the situation, actually, or at the very least, my situation, dealing with this problem, ang problema nila, pare-pareho kami likaw ng itubat. I grew up with them. Live with them. I know their reasonings, the whys and the what of their mind. So that's why I'm trying to address it, confront it fairly. Because I can never be right all the time. No, only God will always be right. But I have to be just. Ayan yung sinasabi ko, kung minsan, kung napapakinggan nyo sa akin, na ako'y tumutulay sa alambre, sa pamamahala, sa pagpapalas. But don't get me wrong, my math teacher taught me very well that 51% is greater than 49. Because in democracy, 50% plus 1 lang. With regard to mandate, with regard to governance, with regard to programs, kailangan minimum numbers na magbe-benepisyo is 51%. If you can do 52, it's good. 60, good. 70, better. 90, oh, the best. So, kaya ako, ang laging pamantayan ko, pagka gumagawa ako ng mga bagay-bagay, iniisip ko, ito ba yung makabubuti sa higit na nakararami? Kasi yun ang unang basis ng decision making. Then, saka ako lilingon ng kaunti sa kanan, sino yung mga nangaiwan? Paano sila naapektuhan? While I address first the majority of the population, demand nila, o yung karapatan nila sa pamamahala, o lilingonin ko din yung mga hindi nakinabang. Para maramdaman nila sila'y kasabi pa rin ng pamayanan at napapaloob pa rin sa pamahalaan at may pagtingin pa rin sa kanila ang pamamahala. Kaya, ang Maynila nowadays, very challenging. It's been 4 months and 23 days. And still counting. Now, Mr. Mayor, sige, pinilinis mo, pinalik mo peace and order, ultimo pagnakaw na cellphone, pinagbawal mo sa Manila ang pagtitinda ng second hand cellphone, it's a gray area, but okay, sige, it makes sense para mawala at mabawasan yung opportunity ng mga tolongges na to, ng mga hold up, ng mga cellphone ng mga anak ninyo habang nag-aaral sa lungsod, pumanatag ang mga loob ninyo sa probinsya, na yung anak ninyo nagdodormitoryo rito, ligtas, malinis ang kanyang kapaligiran, maayos ang kanyang pamena. Sige, lahat na yan. Ano ba ang end game? The end game is, I want Manila to be the real capital of the country, where during the time of Mr. Palafox, during his youth day o yung kanyang kabataan, when sinabi nung araw sa panahon nila, where Manila goes, the country follows. Pearl of the Orient, the Paris of the East. Those were the days, the heyday of Manila. And some of you maybe can relate to those words because you've heard it first. Ako, nabasa ko na lang. Noong araw, pag sinabi, taga saan ka? Batang Maynila ako. Ang tatalo sa inyo ay kaya nga yung ating mga katulad ng nanay at tatay ko, katulad ng iba ng mga magulang natin, lahat gustong dumako sa Manila. Ang Manila ay parang Amerika. Gustong puntahan ng mga kababayan natin sa probinsya kung baka sakali na dito sa Manila, ulad sila sapagkat ganun kagaling ang lusod ng Manila. Pero saan yung Manila na ngayon? Saan yan? Nga. Di ho ba? Masakit pakinggan. Totoo lamang. Hindi ko nga alam sa inyo dito kung nakaranas kayo nung araw, sasakay kayo ng taxi, papatid kayo sa Coriolis Tondo, ayaw kayo sakay ng taxi. Masakit. Pero yun ang gusto natin, bro. We wanted Manila to be vibrant again. At the very least. Now, okay. True. They have all the buildings, new buildings, in the south of Manila, in the east part of Manila, and portion of northeast of Manila, with regard to Metro Manila. Yes. But I can see that in Tokyo. I can see that in Singapore. I can see that in Hong Kong. What they don't have is history. What they don't have is character. And that is the city of Manila. Yan ang meron ang lungsod ng Maynila. At yan ang pupuhunanan namin upang muling makita ng tao ang tayong ganda at busila ng lungsod ng Maynila na tunay talagang kapitolyo ng ating bansa. At ayan yung siniling ko kayo. Nakita nyo, di ba? May binanggita ko kanina, si dating commissioner ng PRC. Sa Maynila yun Ako at tansya ko siguro mga 70% dito may kasaysayan sa Maynila. Dito kayo nag-aral 4 na taon minimum ng buhay ninyo, bahagi ay lusot ng Maynila. Kaya it's high time also for you to pay it forward. Pay back to Manila. Mahalin nyo ang lusot na yun. Kung tayo na may taga-Manila, ako naman magsasabi sa inyo, walang magmamalasakit sa ating mga batang Manila, kundi tayo rin kapwa batang Manila. At yung mga dumadako na misa sa buhay nila, naging bahagi ang Manila. Naisip nyo pa na makikita nyo kabundok na basura. O gusto niyo magdadala ko ng camera, kukunin ko yung basura, itatapon ko muna, saka kukunin ko ulit. Which is which? Because the easiest part is the example. The hardest part is what we're doing. An honest to goodness approach in cleaning up our streets. How? Changing the mindset ng tao. Pwede kang maging mahirap. Bakit ako squatter ako? Paswerte nga sila, hindi pa sila nakakain ng tira ng tao sa basuhan. Kaya nga ako, kaya wala akong masyadong hanap sa buhay. Bakit? Totoong squatter kami. O, saan ka nakakita? May bahay ka, wala kang pamilya. Saan ka nakakita? Mahirap ka, wala kang pera. Pero ang agahan mo, chicken joy. Tanghalian mo, chicken joy. Ang hapunan mo, chicken joy. May merienda ka ba champ? Matter of perspective. Pero at least hindi naman ako na meron issue ng kapwa ko pobre. Luminya sa highway, madala ng 3 kantos. Luminya doon sa estribo. So what I'm saying is that pwede tayo maging mahirap pero hindi natin kailangan maging dugyot. Hindi natin kailangan maging salaula. Pwede. Itinuro mo na nanay ko sa akin eh. Bakit kailangan lagi natin gagamitin ang ating kahirapan para ipanangga sa katwiran sa pananaw ng ibang tao? Parang di mali. Kaya ako lagi ko silang pinakikiusapan. Habang sila nililingon ko, tinatalinga ko, kinakakompose ko kaya, kinakakompose ko kaya kong akapin. Pero they have to follow rules. Because in a civilized world, in a civilized time, there must be law and order. Without it, there will be anarchy. Immaterial of forms of government. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, whether it is monarchy, federalism, parliamentary, communism, democracy, it's just forms of government. What matters most is the people. It's the attitude of a person towards his community, towards others, and being responsible. Because like us, tayo, nagpakamatay ang lahat ng bayani, tinamasan natin ang lahat ng kalayaan sa buhay. Pero nagbayad sila. Pero yung kalayaan tinatanggap natin, may kaakibat na responsibilidad yan. And that is what we are after. Because for us to be successful, making Manila vibrant again, kahit na anong pag-ilagay ko dyan na building, maniwala kayo sa akin, tagtarin ko lahat ng building yan. Kung ang tao, alang pusa, alang malasakit sa kapwa, walang pagmamahal sa bayan, lahat yan, mapupunta sa drainage. It's just an edifice, a structure. And I'll tell you a very good example, basic of it. May overpass, may tumawid. It's just an edifice. Tama? Saan tumawid? Kung saan siya komportable. Kahit na hinahabol niya sa kamatayan. Di ba? Pedestrian lane. Ginastusan ng pera ng tambalan. Guhit. Nagsasaad. Nandito kayo pa. Saan tatawid? Layo pa ng pedestrian eh. Dito na lang. These are basic na. Kaya sabi ko, kaya ako pinabalik talaga sa unang bahagi ng pamamahala. Ang unang bahagi ng pamamahala, basic. While we plan for 10 years, 5 years, 15 years from now, without this basic principle, as citizen, as government, alala dyan. Maganda lang yan sa panimula. Superficial. If I may put that in right perspective. It's like a balloon. Air balloon. Ang ganda. Yung kanta ng Maynila. Pero huwag makarayo yun, todas lahat ang nakasakay doon. Kaya bakit? Halo. Walang laman. Walang kultura. Walang pagkalang sa pamana. Walang pagkakabilang or sense of belonging. Nawala ang paggalang sa kapwa. Yun, tingin ko, dapat puhunanan ng pamahalaan ngayon. Kaya gusto ko nung araw, sana maibalik yung GMRC. Oy, marami dito nakatikin ng GMRC. Oy, kailan, magkakasingilad lang tayo, ha? Good moral and right conduct. You will be submitted to the guidance counselor. And that's the place that you don't want to be as a student. But you are being guided for a simple misgiving or kakulangan. Ginagay ka na ka. Di ba tinuturo doon? GMRC. In fact, there was a time na hindi ka pwede umakyat sa baitang kapag hindi pasado ang GMRC mo. Di ba? Kaya kailangan kang magwalis, mag-community service. So, I think, yes, I agree with you. I agree with the architect, Palafox, all the designers, professionals. I agree with you. All of you are needed, professionals. All of you. Kailangan kayo. Pero siguro wala din masama na habang ginagawa natin yung pagpaplano na yan, yung mga maliliit na bagay na tigyawat pa lang, pinalaki mo, pinabayaan mo, lumaki naging pigsa, pinabayaan mo pa rin susunod yan, tumor na yan. Then let's confront it habang tigyawat pa yun. Because the question always is, when? Ay, bukas na lang. O lahat ng niyang pagkikipit, balikat natin sa maliliit na bagay na yan before we know it. Hindi na makontrol. That's why I would focus on doing basic, attending to social amelioration, and stimulate business sector with regard to our tax plan in the city of Manila. So that natural development will come in because it will be more feasible, more viable to buy a piece of property in Manila and to develop it because there is government, there is peace, there is certainty, there is a business-friendly environment in City Hall. So, things will fall into right places. So, kita ko rin, ha? O, ito na, bibigyan ko kayo ng halimbawa ng epekto ng simpleng bagay na yan. Wala ba akong time? Kasi na yan, badal-dal ako. Patapos naman na ako. Ito yung simpleng bagay na yan. Halos lahat kayo dito, sapat na ang gulang, ano? Saan kayo nakakita? Gobyerno, ha? Natin, Pilipinas. LGU. Nakarinig na ba kayo? OFW, immigrants, ordinary Pilipino. Pero niya, dinudulate niya sa pamahalaan. But people abroad, OFW, giving $10, $100, immigrants from abroad, $500, $10,000. Pero, literal, a senior citizen from Quezon rode a bus, just to go to City Hall, just to give it to me is 10,000 pesos. Sabi lang niya, maraming salamat sa iyo. Binigyan mo ng pagkakataon makapagtrabaho ang mga senior citizen. Hindi, kinopya ko lang mo yan sa Singapore. Hindi ko po yan idea. Kinopya ko lang mo yan sa Hong Kong, sa Estados Unidos. A PWD, 1 month salary, ibigay sa'yo para daw sa in-city vertical housing program ko to approach ISF in a long-term basis. Saan ka nakakita? 7 years old. Aaron from Caloocan who watch me on Facebook gave his entire piggy bank. Sabi niya sa lola niya, "Lola, samahan mo ko sa Manila City Hall. Bibigay ko ito kay Yorme." Bakit? Para ibang pagawa niya doon sa mga bahay na may hirap. Yung building, yung sinasabing building. Pera ng taong bayan. Isa totoo, wala kang tiwala taong bayan sa gobyerno. Bakit? Bayad na nga ako ng buwis ko, hindi nga itong kulin ninyo. Tama ba? Yun ang attitude ng normal na tao. Pero ito hindi pera ng tao. First na itong buhay ko. Nang muli pinagkatiwala ng tao, ang lungsod ng Maynila. Alam niyo magkano na kami? Pinag-usapan natin $10, $100, $500, 1,000 pesos, 10,000 pesos, and so on and so on. Alam niyo ba? Architect Palafox. Nakaka 6 million pesos na tayo. It may be small, but it doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is the actuation ng hindi lang ng isang tao, ng maraming tao sa buong mundo. Kapwa natin. So now, having said that, kung sila nagtitiwala ng pera nilang personal, hindi kaya ko kayo lang, magnegosyo na kayo sa Maynila. Bumalik na kayo dito. Alam kong minsan kayo nagtampo sa Maynila. Alam kong minsan kayo na-frustrate na sa Maynila. Sa puso ninyo, maganda ang offer ni BGC, maganda ang offer ni dito sa Pasay at Parañaque. Pero maniwala kayo sa hindi. May awa ang Diyos sa tulong ng mga tagalusad ng Maynila. Kaganda na muli ang Maynila. It may take time. Buti ng honest tayo. But tomorrow, if you're not doing anything, I want you to see what is Jones Bridge in the past. It's not a perfect copy, especially to the architects, with due respect to the heritage people. But the semblance of the past, you will see what is Manila before. And we are happy to say to those heritage people, we brought home de la Madre Pilipina. Malamang hindi niyo pa alam yan. EGMG niyo. Because there are 4 pilots. In 1921, when Jones Bridge was offered to the public, there is La Madre Pilipina. I don't know if my history is correct. When the Liberation Allied forces are coming in from Binondo, liberated UST, and went to San Lorenzo Ruiz, or what we call Binondo Church, about to cross Intramuros to liberate the people trapped inside that area. Jones Bridge was bombed by the hard-headed leader of the Japanese Imperial Navy, headed by Admiral Iwabuchi, who did not follow the order of General Yamashita to go further north of the country, because he did not believe that it is an emperor's order. He did not believe General Yamashita. So, nangyari, Manila, after that decision, was next to Warsaw in terms of Durug na siyudad. And one of those is Jones Bridge. Kaya, sa maliit namin kaperanan, para sa susunod na kabataan, maalala nila ang pagpapalaga ng mga heritage o mga pamana. Sa ganitong paraan, may pakita namin sa inyo what is Manila before. Swerte lang kami, mukhang nagugustuhan ng ilan. Sana makapamasyal kayo bukas. Bukas we will dedicate Jones Bridge. And then you will see also some development, new development that will happen in the city. Because one of the challenges also, all the things, no? Ang dami talaga. Naku, napaka-komplikado ng Manila. But one of the biggest challenges is environment. I'm going to tell you that I was fortunate enough to have a coffee with the DNR people, and they say for Manila to be ecologically sound, we have to build 1,600 hectares of open green space to make it more ecologically balanced. And I asked, is that horizontal? Sabi mo, ng taga niya, what do you mean, sir? No, I'm just asking, how do you quantify hectares? What do you mean, sir? Because I can build vertical. Why? I saw it in Europe. I saw it in other neighboring countries in Asia. I saw it in US. They're doing vertical garden to suppress fine particles with regard to air pollution. They sabi, pwede po, quantify na po. Di gagawin namin, tatakot-takot na vertical garden sa lungsod ng Maynila. And you will see the proof of concept of that policy, of that goal, of that dream to make Manila ecologically balanced, ecologically viable with regard to air pollution. We are now creating more open green space. Napawin namin ang Cartilla sa mga enterprising individual. We open it as a park, giving back to the people. We're going to palalakihin namin yung Arroceros Park. Yes, I will not sell Arroceros Park. Saan lang yun na yung laway ko? Because somebody planned to sell it. You can Google it. Yes. Hindi po. Pagpaparami pa tayo ng park, we'll put more trees, vegetation. Yan po, mangyayari rin sa Maynila. Mahalaga po sa akin yun. Kung mahalaga ang kapayapaan, kaayusan ng Maynila para sa mga anak natin, mahalaga rin sa mundo. Sapagkat I don't think so in our lifetime that we can transfer to Mars. Not yet. It may be because of science. But for now, I think not in our lifetime, or maybe in the lifetime of our daughters and sons or children. But having said that, why would I wait for those technology if we can protect it today? This Mother Earth, nag-iisang bilog na kinatatayuan ng sanlibutan. Wala na. Papaikli na ng papaikli ang espasyo. Kaya po yan, Mr. Palapok, sumasa kayo na sa may kakalangin namin ang kapaligiran. Ibigyan namin ito ng diin sa pamamahala sa lungsod ng Maynila. Para naman mag-enjoy kayo sa loto. Hindi lang puro alikabok yung hindi yung alikabok yung nahihigop yun doon, ha? Pagkatatandaan nyo, walang lupa sa loto. Eh, yung alikabok yung nakukuha ninyo, carbon ho yun. Masustansya ho yun. Pag kinain ng halaman. Pero pag kinain ng tao, delikado yun. So, again and again, kidding aside, we are dead serious. We are dead set to use all our political capital, my political capital, is spend every single day to come up with something. I cannot guarantee you that we're going to be successful. I can. Nobody will. Nobody can guarantee what's going to happen tomorrow. At the very least, I can guarantee you, Manila will be different 10 years from now. May awa ang Diyos at sa tulong ninyo. Kaya po sa inyo lahat, itong munting bagay na aming ginagawa at binigyan nyo ng pagpapahalaga sa Pilcoman. Masa kayo para nyo kami binigyan ng baterya sa buhay. We will keep going. Parang energizer lang yan. Lalo kami magbubuti. Pag-iigihan namin. Patutunayan namin itong pamantayan ninyo ngayong assemblea ninyo. Efficiency in governance. pipilitin namin ma-achieve. And I hope someday, somehow, if I fail, don't crucify me. At least, I tried. Then I would rather try and fail than by not trying at all. Tapos na ang hibernation, stagnation ng siyudad ng Manila. Tapos na ang pagkikit-balikan. Tapos na ang pagsisig ng politika ng tao. Tapos na yun. Susugalan ko na to. We will rearrange things. And please, lastly, help me. I'm begging you. I, your mayor, give me a chance and help me. In your own little way, in your field of undertaking, in your offices, in your household, in your community. The least thing that you can do is magpusang disiplina. Malaking bagay na sa amin. Tulong nyo na sa akin. Tulungan niyo po kami sapagkat hindi po namin ito kakayanin mag-isa. Kung kami lang. There will be 1.8 billion Manileño will sleep tonight. And there will be 3 million Filipinos will do their business tomorrow or Monday. That's how challenging ang Maynila. So muli, sa Board of Directors, inaalay ko pabalik sa lungsod ng Maynila at sa mga Maynila itong pagkilalang binigay niyo sa amin. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. At Noah, huwag mo masyadong taasan na. Expectations niyo. Think of it, Isko is just doing his job. And whatever he's doing the basic and elementary of governance. So you know what? Ang dalangin namin, nawa, kahabagan kayo ng Diyos sa inyong mga dinadalangin, pinapangarap. Lingunin niya kayo sa inyong mga kahilingan. At bigyan kayo ng katibayan ng kalooban na harapin ng mga susungin ninyong suliranin pa at mapagtagumpayan niyo ang lahat. Ang ko, sa unang aming mga kababayan sa lusod ang inyong kaligtasan at katagumpayan sa buhay. Okay, ang araw po pala nawa kayo ng buong may kapal. Manila, God bless.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome as Management Man of the Year, the Honorable Mayor Francisco Isko Moreno Domagoso. A round of applause, please. At this juncture, we'd like to request for the following to join our Honorable Mayor on stage for a photo opportunity. Our international speaker, Mr. Carlos Melen, our guest speaker, Attorney June Palafox Jr., and our previous Management Woman of the Year, Ms. Gina Espinosa. Isko Moreno Domagoso. Thank you so much as well to our Philcomen President and for our distinguished guests and speakers for this afternoon. At this point, we shall now proceed to the next part of our program, which is the oath-taking of new members to be led by Dr. Nerza A. Rebustes, Philcomen President Emeritus.
May bayad ba subscription? Wala, di ba? Click the button, subscribe, then click all.